Previously on Professor Layton. A most fascinating letter found its way to me the other day. It came to me from one Lady Dahlia, widow to the Baron Augustus Reinhold. Her letter details how an unusual object known only as the Golden Apple is to decide how her late husband's fortune is split up. The entire matter sounds terribly interesting, and I've arranged for Luke to accompany me on a visit to St. Mystere, the site of the whole incident. Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Alright, so that guy has a weird line going across him. Probably an emulator issue, because this game is pretty weird with that kind of shit. Anyways, last time we completed the prologue of this game, and now we're starting chapter 1 where you have to head to the mansion and talk to Lady Dahlia about her distress. First, let's look around for some hint coins as usual, and yikes. That clock tower is rather worse for wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just a puzzle for you. Admittedly, it concerns a more modern type of clock, but never mind that minor detail. Alright, we're already going into a puzzle. Puzzle number 5, digital digits is worth 50. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we're getting into the really hard puzzles now. This is number 5. Let's take a look at the instructions here. Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below, or to the left on your side. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time, which is 24 hours, I believe. So yeah, we have to figure out how many different times of the day will display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day. So this can get pretty tricky, so let's just think in our head. So of course, we have the very simple ones. We have 12 o'clock. Wait, not 12 o'clock. No, I'm being stupid. Never mind. 12 o'clock is not one of them. So we got 1, 1, 1, right? I'm being an idiot. Okay, 666 does not actually happen. Don't listen to that. That does not happen on a clock. Holy shit, I'm such an idiot. Oh my god, bro, it's not even been that long since I've done this. How am I already fucking up on this scale? But along with 111, we also have 1111. But then remember, we also have 10 o'clock, which actually displays these zeros in a row. Then we also have 12 o'clock, which displays these 2s in a row. Easy enough. Really fucking easy. As I fuck everything up. So let's think. What else can we possibly have? I don't think that's correct though. I don't think there has to be one more. See, with these Professor Layton games, there's always that one more thing to them that you have to pay attention to. Considering this is 50 Picarats, it's not as simple as you might think. So it's the same number in a row over the course of one day. Well, here's the thing, right? It's AM and PM, so anything that we have is multiplied by 2. So currently our 8 would be 16. Oh, well, here's the thing, right? Yeah, I think I just realized it here. Let me show you guys this interesting, fun part of it. Well, because we can't have 13, we have 12, 12, we got 2, 2, 2, right? 11, 11, 11, or 11, 11 here, can also be 11, 12, and then so forth, 11, 13. See, there we go. So let's count that up. That gives us the 8 that we have here. We got 8 here. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top of that. So we have 16 times 2, which is 32. But is that correct? We always have to second guess ourselves here. You never fucking know with this game and this series, man. You just don't. Let's see if it's correct.
I think I've got it.
Fuck. Fuck off.
I was sure I had it.
Don't forget the double. Yeah, I know, bro. Okay, so that's why we saved in load states. Alright. Shit. This is only the 4th puzzle, man. And I already fucked up. Alright, so... You know what we got? We got the 111. We got the 222. We got the egg war.
One eternity later.
Guys, I am such a fucking idiot. I forgot 1110. How did I do that? So it's actually 17. So that means it's actually 34, I'm pretty sure. At least I hope it's 34. Please, God, be 34.
I think I've got it.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I was just being an absolute dumbass. See, with those, you have to be careful. You have to be, like, double sure of everything. Like you're taking a test. Very good. A series of 3 or more... Very good. A series of 3 or more digits of the same digit of the same digit of the same... I can't read right now, bro. Appears 34 times over the course of 24 hours. See the chart above for details. It's easy enough to spot times like 111222 or maybe... Yeah. I'm not even gonna try on that one, guys. I'm sorry. Precisely the answer I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. Alright. God, it's late. I shouldn't be recording, but hey. We keep moving. Alright, so we got that puzzle done. Let's continue on and talk to fucking Charles here. I'm guessing his name is Charles. Percy, okay. Oh, hello. I'm Percy, St. Mystere's unofficial writer-in-residence. Reinhold Manor, you ask? Head up the road to the right. It's immense, so you'll know when you see it. But before you go, why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about the village. So how about it? You'll try, won't you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience. Alright, so immediately, puzzle number 4, where's my house? Alright. Can you find my house? Go out to the front door and... Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right, turn right again at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. So, first thing we have to discover is, what does he mean by the morning sun? Well, as I'm about to look up on Google, where does the sun rise? It rises in the east. So that's what the morning sun would be, right? So that means we have to be facing the east at the end of this path that we're taking from his house. So the sun is here. That's why there's a compass here. So what you're trying to do to solve this puzzle is you're trying to basically try out every single one of these houses and follow his steps. So at the first intersection you come across, after turning left, so left from this place after walking out of his house would be this way. So then at the first intersection we take a right, which we're facing here, so that's the right. Turn right again at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. That is the complete opposite side we want to be facing. Okay. So we basically want to try that out for each one of this guy's houses. Now you could do that, right? Or you can just like kind of just figure out from its location which one would be correct. So let's do this one. Let's turn. We turn to left. That means we turn right. And we turn right again. But see, that's the thing. These houses that are facing down, we just did the exact same thing in a row, basically. So let's try this one. Left, right, and right again. This one's the only house that's facing up. So that means this is the only house that'll have this possible path, which is this, which is facing towards the sun. So we circle this guy's house. And that is it.
That should do it.
Watch it be wrong. That'd be a little bit insane. I would actually fucking break my mic over my knee, and I'll never record a video again if that was somehow wrong. That's right, this is a problem where working backward gets the job done fastest. It takes far too long to check each house individually. Well, you could do that too, but I kinda struck the middle ground in checking each house's patterns, I guess. Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised you. The Reinhold family owns all this land that the village was built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you. That's puzzle number 4. We're already done 5 puzzles in, like, less than 2 videos. Alright. Which is scary because there's 120 of them in the main game. Alright, so here we're in the plaza. We didn't actually find all the hint coins, so let's find a few more. We're not going to collect all of these because that would be a pain in the ass. Trust me, I know how much a pain in the ass it is. Stop talking about the fucking tower, Luke. No one cares. Let's enter this door. Let's see. But Professor, it's a lady. Fuck off, man. Fine. I forgot this game does this where it doesn't let you explore that often. Alright. Let's go the other way then. Let's talk to this cool dude. Professor, look at the man standing in the street. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. Bro, just go around him. You have so much space. He's just kind of like, like, bro, just go the fuck around him, man. Whatever, let's talk to him. This guy's name is Marco. I have known a man named Marco in my life, and if you know, you know. Hold up. Never seen you two over here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. It isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way. Definitely not gonna be easy. Well, let's see about that, fucking Marco. Puzzle number 6. Lightweight. 40 pick rats. It's actually not that hard. Alright. Alright, so this is just explaining how to do this. Okay. Here we have 8 small weights that look all the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you could find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So, which is the light one? So we can only use the scale twice, right? So we have to figure out which of these 8 is the lightest one, because all of them are the same weight except for one. So what we do here is we kind of just drag all these weights across and place them on the scale, which I believe you can put as many of these as you want on there. Here, I think it's like maybe up to 4. I don't know. So let's basically group them up together. Let's put 3 of these on here. This is how we're going to do it. So we put 3 weights on each side, right? And now we check it out. Equal weight. So you know what that means? That means none of the weights that we put onto the scale are actually the light one that we're looking for. And the only ones we didn't put on were 7 and 8. So that means one of these 2 is the lightest one. So let's check the scale again. And that means since 8 is weighing down 7, that means 7 is the lightest one. Really fucking simple, but it takes a while to figure out the method for that. Anyway, we're moving, guys. We have a lot of pick rats right now. We have 145 already, which I believe there's just over 5,000 that we have to collect in the game. To solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. See? There you go. Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't you? Pair of good sharp apples, the 2 of you. So have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass. Move along, and you better give my regards to Lady Dahlia. Alrighty. I'm just gonna quickly save the game now we've finished 6 puzzles. Now, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but whenever I play a Professor Layton game, I save after literally everything I do, so I don't lose out on pick rats or hint coins. It's crazy. Sometimes I use that to cheat, but I'm not gonna use that this time. Anyway, I believe we can enter here a little bit later on, but Luke's gonna fucking stop us because, yeah, should we? Shut the fuck up, fucking bitch ass. God damn it, let's find some hint coins. There we go, found 1 hint coin. 2 hint coins, let's go. Come on, where's the last one? There we go. I don't know if there's any more in here. There might be. Maybe one on this, like, pillar here? Nope. Okay. That building on top of the hill must be Reinhold Manor. Alright. Let's go through. Oh, here's this really cool looking dude. Let's see if there's any hint coins around though. See, sometimes when I'm playing these games, I just get like addicted to finding the hint coins. But it's really annoying when like you're clicking around and like you know, fucking everything is stopping you. Like, the garden's big and there's not too much to look at here. Yeah, okay. Can I please get a coin? Yeah, sometimes it's an ass fuck to try and find these. I'd wager this stream connects to the river outside. Alright, let's talk to this cool dude. What's his name? Let's see. Ramon? Ramen Perfected? Is that you? You're looking a little bit different. Those black lips are not what I'm used to. Nor is that giant ass fucking Waluigi nose or balding ass hair or short ass hair. I don't know. I can't do Ramon's voice. And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes, ho ho ho. We've been expecting you, Professor Layton. Oh, but ho ho. You'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know? For all I know, you could just be another ho-ho hooligan in the top hat. Ho-ho! So how do I know you're the real Layton? Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow! Surely you aren't going through with this after an insult like that? Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that if you'd like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely. Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? Alright, so this is honestly like a trope in these games. This happens a lot where it's like, oh, you must prove yourself by solving this puzzle. Yeah, puzzle solving kind of just comes out of nowhere in these games. Doesn't really blend together with the plot that well. But anyway, number 7, Wolves and Chicks. Let's check this one out. Get the 3 wolves and the 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Alright, so basically, yeah. As it said, you can't put more than 2 animals at once. If there's more wolves than chicks on one side by themselves, you fail. And there has to be at least 1 animal on the raft for it to move. Alright. So first thing we're probably going to do is move 2 wolves over to this side, right? Okay. Now we slide it, and it's there. Put 1 wolf here, so that the 3 chicks don't get, like, overridden, right? Now, let's put... Oh, shit. Did I already fuck it up? No, I didn't. No, I'm good. Let's put 1 chick and 1 wolf on this side. And slide. Damn it. I forgot it automatically takes them off of it. Okay, let's try that again. This time, let's just do 1 wolf and 1 chick. There we go. Let's move the chick back. Now let's move 1 wolf. No, fuck, did I fuck it? I just did the same thing. Wow, that's cool. Okay, this time instead, let's move the chick back. And now let's move... did I just do the same thing? Are you kidding me? I just did, okay. Ooh, I'm so good right now. I'm so fucking cool. Okay, no, instead, let's try the sick 2 wolves method again. There we go. Slide this back. Now, since we can't have the number of wolves be more than the chicks, we have to really think this through. So let's do 1 chick. Wait, let's just do... Hold on, let's just do 2 wolves. Hold on. Simple. 2 wolves. Put the 2 wolves over there, move back. Put 2 chicks. Move that again. Put 1 wolf here. No, we don't, because that's going to overpower them. Shit. There we go. Simple. And now I believe we move the 2 chicks. There we go. We move the wolf. Move 2 wolves across. Move 1 more wolf. And then move the last 2. Alright, sorry if my voice was muffled there, I was in my thinking pose. So that's it, 11 moves to do that. I'm probably going to skip ahead on that a little bit more, so you don't have to see me just thinking around there. Fun fact time, there are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they've appeared on writing since dating back to over 1,000 years ago. That's an interesting fun fact. You get these little nice fun facts every now and then with some of these puzzles. Fun fact about this game, actually, a lot of the puzzles were actually adapted from a puzzle book that the lead puzzle director of this game, I forget his name, I think it's like something Tago, Professor Tago or some shit. Yeah, so basically he wrote like a series of puzzle books in Japan dating back to the 60s, and basically a lot of the puzzles in this game are adapted from those books. So that's why a lot of them are like more riddle based. Of course, that sliding one is probably not part of that book, because I don't think you could really do that in the book. Oh ho ho, do excuse my rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. Alright, wolves and chicks. We're finished that. We're at 24 minutes on the recording, but of course I'm probably going to skip ahead a lot of that. So we're probably more around like the 18-minute mark on the video. Let's click on this boat, see if there's anything cool in it. Coin? Let's go. Alright, let's move forward then. Is this the mana professor? Bro, I'm so unused to like the actual like CG, not CG pictures, the fucking art, like they're not sprites on this, because they don't happen that often in this first game. We'll get a nice little cutscene like that. Not an actual cutscene, but just more like a, you know what I mean. It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. That was the most British fucking sentence I've ever heard in my life. It certainly seems like we've come to the right place. Alright, that's chapter 1 of the game solved. I think that's a good place to end off this video. The Professor and Luke, not Professor Luke, finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Actually, I'm not going to end the video there because we actually haven't started chapter 2 yet. So let's keep going. Fuck. This video is already it's already really cool, isn't it? Let's go in the manor. Interesting looking guy. His fucking ears are on his head, like his forehead. His glasses are tilted. Like, how do you even buy tilted glasses like that, bro? What the fuck? And your eyebrows are clearly not up to size on that. Unless you have tiny ass eyes under those glasses. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everybody is waiting upstairs for you. But before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. Madame has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Alright, so go on, try moving the match. Ooh. Yeah, so I wonder what the puzzle's gonna be about. So we're already not even 2 steps into the fucking mansion. We're already doing a puzzle. Number 9, One Poor Pooch. Oh god, this one. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Jesus Christ, E for everyone this game is. Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Alright, so for some reason, right, when I first played this game, my idea was, okay, so let's move, what was it? I forgot what I did for this. I don't know. I forgot what I originally did when I first played this game. I did something stupid, like I put like the mouth here and the sides there. So what you're supposed to do, you're only allowed to move 2 matches to make it look like the dog is fucking dead on the road. You're trying to draw roadkill here, so you can rotate the matches and you can move them around, but you can only move 2. But if you put them back in place, you get your moves back there. So what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to move this match and rotate it the opposite way so that it's here. right? And then take this match and do the exact same, but for the other side. Just like that. And don't worry about like your position. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should at least look like semi-presentable, if that makes any sense. I think there's like a certain area you can have it in. So now if you look at it from like a top-down perspective, that's the dog's head like before, but now his like legs are like flattened on the ground like that, and his tail is the same. So let's submit it.
That should do it.
All right. I was a little bit worried there. It wasn't gonna read my match positions properly. Anyway, the car flattened the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. Yeah. You know, that man looks a little bit bloodless to be dead, being run over, but hey, it's a fat ass dog too. Fucking Clifford looking different. He got blonde hair dye, and he's a little bit smaller now. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Let's continue this fucking story. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting. Alright. You can also kind of examine the areas around here. This is a very nice looking main hall. It's kind of tiny for a mansion, but I guess we don't get to see the other side of it either. What does that say? Could this be another Reinhold family portrait? I mean, I think these are all family portraits that we're looking at here. Chandelier casts a lovely warm glow. Alright, what about these books? Is there a puzzle to do with these books? Bookshelves seem to line every wall of the estate. The Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke, so why don't you give this puzzle a go? Alright, already back in for another puzzle. Number 10, Alphabet. So this is our first, more riddle-like puzzle that we have to do. There's a lot of these riddle puzzles in the first game. Alright, here's a quick and easy one. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and then the letter B comes after the letter A. However, the letter that you need to worry about the last one, or the letter you need to worry about is the last one. So, what's the last letter of the alphabet? Here's a hint, it is not Z. So normally, you would think like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? But since the last letter of the alphabet is not Z, you'll have to think out of the box here. So go back to the second line of dialogue there, in the, not dialogue, of the instructions. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and the letter B comes after the letter A. It did not say the letter B comes directly after the letter A, it just said it comes after at some point. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to think in your head, last letter of the alphabet, the word the alphabet, not the alphabet itself. And the letter B is in the alphabet after the two A's in the word, right? So what's the last letter of the alphabet? It's T. It's a fucking stupid ass pun, that's what it is. Oh god. Can you please read it? There we go. It's gonna be hard to get my cursor to move quickly enough to have it read. So yeah, that's really simple. Really fucking simple there. Good job. The last letter of the alphabet is the letter T. I like that. I like that little graphic that we get for it. How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. Puzzle number 10. We're already done solving 9 of them, not 10. We missed one along the way. But we don't have to worry about missing them, as you'll see a little bit later on in the Let's Play. Let's click around here. Let's see these portraits. Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. Damn, that man fucking Baron Reinhold, that man was a big ass motherfucker. Look at him, bro. His beard, look, he has literally a neck beard. That's what I'm looking at right now. There is no beard on his chin. It is all on his neck. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reinhold pictured there. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? The two portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. I like this song, by the way. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at the portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? I used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, not all that's left of it is this small scrap. You found a painting scrap. So the painting option has been added to the trunk. So this is basically like a little mini-game side puzzle that you can work on throughout the course of the game. Each Professor Layton game has this little like mini-game that you can do in your pause screen, and completing them gives you rewards, as you'll see a lot later on. So this is a piece of that old painting then. How interesting. Alright, so let's take a look at that now. We won't obviously be able to solve the puzzle right now because we don't have all the scraps of paintings. But once we have all of them, we'll be able to solve this little puzzle. So I believe there's 20 scraps in total that we have to find and move around here. So let's just put this here for now. We don't know if it's the proper corner. I have a feeling it's probably this one. Yeah. Actually, no, it's not, because like, see, you kind of like see a little window there. So it probably goes in this corner instead. So yeah, 20 scraps in total. We actually find those scraps by completing certain puzzles that'll give us them. So we won't have to worry about them for quite a while. But it'll be a fun thing to kind of piece together over the course of the game. Anyway, let's get back to business and head up the stairs.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke,
Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
Alright, so one thing I'm gonna mention that you might like notice is that there's a discrepancy between Luke's voice in the cutscenes I'm showing you guys, the HD cutscenes, and his voice from earlier sections of the game. The reason why they're different, I don't know why, I don't know which game started it, but in the later games, they changed Luke's voice up. I don't know if it's a different voice actor or not. I think it might be the same voice actor doing a different voice. They made him sound like a lot higher pitched in like a really weird way. I don't know if it's why they did that, but they changed that for the HD versions of the game. So you might notice that. It's not that big of a deal though. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. So this is Lady Dahlia. She, without any form of exaggeration, is kind of a bitch. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia. Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my spoochy pie, my baby. Matthew. Alright, so now we got the whole squad in here. Let's talk to Matthew. Madam, what in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, madam. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam. If you are referring to that white cat, I saw it run out the door just a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to time. You fool! She is not just a cat, she has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia. Oh, that can wait. You see, we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment. You could have stopped her, and you didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Huh. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat, the nerve. Who do you think you are? Haha, oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have to find a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower, even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. So noise at the manor was added to your list of mysteries. Alright. And that is going to be the start of Chapter 2, The Fugitive Feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search Saint Mystere for the runaway feline. So, we're already doing a fucking fetch quest, is basically what this is. So, fuck that whole mystery about the golden apple and shit. We have to find a fucking cat. This ugly ass cat. Let's save our progress now. So hopefully this video wasn't too long. It's probably going to be roughly around a half hour long, give or take. Let's just check out that mystery before we end off today's video. The noise. While the professor was meeting with Lady Dahlia, Reinhold Manor was rocked by a noise so loud it shook the walls off the mansion and scared off Claudia. What could the source of that noise be? Interesting. The plot is thickening, guys. Let me save again now that we have read it. God, I'm already hitting up my save scumming here. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the entirety of Chapter 1. I don't think every episode is going to be an entire chapter like this, because some of the later chapters can get like up to 2 hours long. But hopefully most of them give you enough content to run through with this day as we further the plot of this fun and confusing game. I don't know how to end this video, guys. I'm sorry. See you guys then.